Welcome back to PMFX. We have a lot of highlights and announcements, so we're just going to send it to news.
Hey, news.
Interested in becoming a doctor, medical lawyer, sports therapist, or any health professional, join HOSA, Health Occupations of America. The first meeting is today in Miss Halleck's room 139.
If you don't already have a parking pass, please go down to the office. It's $25, and if you have a ticket on your car, also go down to the office to pay for it. Hey Aubrey, don't you know who the new science teacher is?
I heard through a grapevine that her name is Miss Webster.
I actually have never heard of her before, but I heard Ella has.
Do you know who Miss Webster is?
I don't.
Do you know who Miss Webster is?
No.
Do you guys know who Miss Webster is? Oh, yes! This year at FHC, there's a new teacher, Mrs. Webster. You may not have heard about her, so we wanted to learn a little more.
My name is Miss Webster, and I teach human anatomy and physiology and also AP environmental science. I realized in college when I was studying science that I really enjoyed helping all my classmates learn, and then I started teaching in Spain for a few years, and I really enjoyed it. This is my first year teaching in the United States. It's kind of like my fourth year, but also kind of like my first year. I think right now my favorite subject to teach is human anatomy and physiology. It's been really fun so far.
I wonder what students and staff think about Miss Webster.
I think she's been great so far. She's a great addition to our department. She's really come in with like a great energy and a great attitude and has offered stuff that for us that we're like, oh, that's a great idea. So she's been really collaborative.
She brings a lot of youth and a lot of excitement, and then just like experiences, like with where she's lived and the things that she's been able to do before coming here.
I think she is very nice. She is very caring about her students, and she's a very good teacher.
I think Miss Webster's a great teacher because she communicates super well and her Canvas is set up perfectly so we understand assignments and our quizzes and tests and everything like that. And especially for her being new, she works very well with us and helps us be really hands-on.
Let's see what Miss Webster thinks about FHC so far.
I love FHC so far. I think all the students are really great. I think there's a lot of really great school events that it does, and it seems like everyone has a lot of really great school spirit. Just getting to form relationships with the students and learn more about them and see what they're passionate about is probably my favorite part.
Now that we know a little more about Miss Webster, next time you see her, make sure you say hi.
Welcome to sports.
Last Thursday night, the freshman football team faced off against Unity Christian. On the first play of the game, Colin Group takes it at a distance, absolutely burning the defense with a kick return. On defense, Jack Valentino gets passed through the line and makes a crushing tackle for a loss. Last, we have another slippery run by Colin Group, making the defense look clueless. Unfortunately, the boys lost 28-20. We'll get them next time.
Got a couple JV football highlights. We got last Thursday, the boys JV football team faced against Unity Christian. On the first drive, we have Michael Benaluca hitting the gap in the defense, find the end zone for over 50 yards away, putting the Rangers up. Next, we have a beautiful deep throw by Blake Telexan, which finds Carson Schick in the end zone for another Ranger touchdown. Last, we have Blake Telexan rolling out of the pocket and finding Finn Brunick for one touchdown. Unfortunately, the boys came short.
Last Thursday night, the volleyball team drove across town to meet Eastern in their own nest. First, we have Jenna sets the ball to Olivia, who spikes the ball for a point. Next, Jenna sets it up against Kenzie Manders, who hits the ball on the Eagles' side for another point. Next, Eagle defense, who has Ready to Mare, hit the corner of the court for another easy point. Lastly, Kenzie Denzies the ball from entering Ranger airspace, securing the first set for the Rangers. Sadly, we went on to lose the next 3 sets. Good luck next time, Lady Rangers.
Varsity tennis. We got last Saturday, the boys varsity tennis team faced off against Rockford in the quad. Here we have Finn McNamara with an incredible serve. Next up, we have Hayden Tanner with an serve that Rockford just couldn't return. Lastly, we have Austin Rowland poaching to gain another point. Boys placed second overall.
For sports this weekend, on Saturday, the girls varsity swim and dive team scored 6 out of 9 teams at the Jennison Invitational. Divers Mia Schaefer placed second overall, and Sydney Bresnahan placed third overall. Great job, girls.
We got sports tonight. We got boys varsity tennis at home at 12. We got girls JV golf at Eastern Rapids, or First Eastern Rapids at Indian Trails at 2:10. We have varsity volleyball, the OK White, at Northern at 5. We have freshman volleyball, also in the OK White, at Grand Rapids Christian, also at 5. We have JV and varsity soccer at Grand Rapids Christian. JV starts at 6, varsity starts at 7:30.
And with that, we're going to send it to host.
Wow, that was a great show, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.